Hi all, you are watching a fragment of the countdown program from February 12, 2024. Today is Monday. I haven't been on air the last few days due to a broken laptop. Now it's fixed and I'm back to work. And thanks to everyone who helped me raise money for a new laptop. Now to the main thing. The dismissal of General Zaluzhny from the post of Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the appointment of General Syrsky in his place was received ambiguously. Syrsky's parents live in enemy territory and are reluctant to comment on the appointment. Yes, children are not responsible for their parents, but there is one question for Zelensky. Is there really not a single competent general in all of Ukraine without such a complex family background? There is a war going on, and now the person who makes the most important decisions in the post of Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine may be subject to pressure from the enemy. Through relatives, the Kremlin and the Russian Ministry of Defense will certainly use this leverage to influence the Commander-in-Chief. If not now, then they will try to do it in the future. After all, the main critical moments in the military campaign are still ahead. Moreover, the very replacement of Zaluzhny, who is very popular among the troops, seems doubtful. Typically, such resignations during wartime occur as a result of personal conflict. In order to extinguish any grumbling from below, Ermak's office said that the discussion of this appointment is a crackdown on the racist IPSO. Let's leave these cheap propaganda tricks to Ermak's conscience. Officially, all the changes made are Zelensky's personal decision, which stated the main goal: to revive the campaign, to bring the situation out of the deadlock. They say that Zaluzhny did not want to take risks, but Syrsky can make up his mind. The Russians rush into meat assaults without looking back at losses, and Putin demands victories before his re-establishment. Not Kyiv, but at least Avdiivka. Forbes claims that it was Zelensky's desire to defend Avdiivka that became decisive in replacing Zaluzhny with Syrsky. The situation in Avdiivka is becoming critical. The Russians advancing in the northwest of the city are getting closer to the roads along which the Ukrainian garrison is supplied. Without American help, Ukraine will hold out on all fronts until the end of February, but the biggest gift for Putin is if the Allies leave Ukraine unarmed. Polish Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski, in an interview with CNN, called on the American Congress to pass a new law to extend aid to Ukraine. According to him, the consequences of a Putin victory in Ukraine would be catastrophic. For a few percent of the American defense budget, the Ukrainians destroyed half of the Russian army. The cost of containing Putin after he conquers Ukraine will be much higher than the cost of maintaining support for Ukraine, the diplomat said. Trump, furiously crawling towards the White House, occasionally threatens to leave NATO if he becomes US president. Confusing politics with business, he resents the lion's share of costs borne by Washington in maintaining the military alliance. Trump's rhetoric is becoming more and more aggressive and openly pro-Putin. US President Joe Biden has already called Trump a useful servant of dictator Putin. However, the sectarians are more in love with the red-haired shepherd than ever. Become our patrons right now and look further in this program. In Finland, Aleksandr Stubb won the second round of the presidential election, saying that he would not even talk to Putin until he left Ukraine. It seems that Elon Musk is merging more and more closely in ecstasy with the Russian schematics. Ukrainian intelligence claims that the Russians have begun to use the services of Starlink. Musk denies this. On the night of February 12, the Israeli army released 2 hostages held by Hamas terrorists. The rescue operation lasted about an hour. Watch in the program, Postscript. Putin's 2-hour propaganda chatter with moderator Carlson was supposed, according to the bald man's plan, to remove his status as an outcast. But it didn't work out. The visit to Turkey has been postponed, and now you can't even fly to Yerevan. The West is raising the stakes. Putinomics, put on a war footing, bought the Kremlin extra time, but cannot be sustained in the long term. 24 is the last year when Putin will be able to fight in any way. And that is all. View all of our programs on the Patreon resource. And thanks to everyone who is becoming our patrons right now. Hug, everyone. See you on Thursday. Glory to Ukraine.